Hello and welcome back to a new tutorial from SandraStitches, and we are at the winter whirlwind wrap crochet along, and this is our next stitch tutorial. We are going to be learning how to work this granny spike stitch, which I think is amazing, and it's very easy to work, and it gives us a very nice kind of not so open texture, and we can use it with many projects. So let's get started. Because we are doing this tutorial for the winter whirlwind wrap and we are on multiples of 5, so I am going to be using that multiple, but this pattern, this stitch pattern, calls for multiples of 4 plus 1 if you're using it for any other project. So I have my 20 chains here because we are working for the crochet along, and I am going to start. Of course you need 2 colors, but you don't really need 2 colors. You can work this only with 1 color. It's just the texture, as you can see, is very nice. But you can work it with 1 color, 2 colors, 3 colors, 5 colors, it doesn't really matter. I am going to be working this with only 1 color. You can change colors as you go. So we are going to start by working on our 5th chain from the hook. As you know, we start from the first chain to count, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll work 3 double crochet in the 5th chain from the hook. So we start our first double crochet. Let me start again. It's a bit loose. I'm using my 6mm hook and some scrap yarn here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm working 3 double crochet in the 5th chain from the hook. So 1, 2 and 3. So we have the 3 double crochet, the first 3 double crochet, we chain 1, we skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th we work another granny stitch, like 3 double crochet in the same stitch, in the same chain. 1, 2 and 3, and we continue this to the end of the row. Chain 1 and then 1, 2, 3. In the 4th we work 3 double crochet. 1, 2, let me get some yarn here, and 3. Again, chain 1 and 1, 2, 3. In the 4th we work 3 double crochet in the same chain. This is called the granny stitch. 3 double crochet in the same chain, the same stitch. Chain 1, and for the end, because we are working on multiples of 5 here for the tutorial for the crochet along, so we have only 3 chains left. But if you're working any other project and you start with your multiples of 4 plus 1, so you will have here 4 chains, but we have only 3. So what we do, we chain 1 and we work 2 double crochet at the end, at the last stitch. This is the same thing you will do if you had 4 chains. Okay, we finish with 2 double crochet at the end, at the last stitch, and this is it. Now for row 2 we chain 2 this will work as a double crochet at the beginning. And now we'll start the spike stitch. Now the first row for the spike stitch is a little bit more trouble, but it's okay, you can do it. We are going to be working in the chain 1 space here, and in these chains here that we left from the first row. So we place 1 double crochet into, we skip these 2 stitches and we place 1 double crochet into the chain 1 space. This is our first double crochet. Our second one is the spike one. We are going to be placing it in the middle stitch here. We skipped 3 stitches, so we look for the middle chain or stitch and we place it here. So we yarn over and we pull a little bit higher so it gets the height that we need, and we make our double crochet. And then we work 1 double crochet again in the same chain space here. As you can see, we have 1 double crochet, 1 spike double crochet, and 1 double crochet, our granny stitch with the spike inside the chain 1 space. So we chain 1 and we do the same in the next chain 1 space. 1 double crochet is normal, 1 spike in the middle stitch from the previous row. We pull the yarn a little longer so it gets the height, and 1 double crochet again in the chain 1 space is normal. So you can see we have 2 granny spike stitches here. We continue chain 1, one double crochet, 1 spike. You have to find the place of the middle stitch and insert the hook, pull a little bit longer, and 1 inside the chain 1 space is normal, and continue until the end of the row, like this. And 1 double crochet here, chain 1, and now we came to the end and we don't have a chain 1 space anymore. We have the chains that we left at the beginning when we started, so we place here 2 double crochet. So it will be the same at the beginning and at the end of our row, okay? Now, this is a place that you maybe will want to change colors. As you see here in the sample, I did 2 rows with this color and I changed to this pink one, but with the pink one I did 4 rows. So it doesn't really matter, you can change colors anytime. I'm going to continue with 1 color, but this is the place that you can change colors. So you chain 2, you turn your work, and now it's going to be much easier because we are going to work in the chain 1 space, and instead of looking the chain, we have the middle double crochet here to work on. So we start by placing 1 double crochet in the chain 1 space, and our next double crochet is going to be on top of the middle, the second double crochet from the 3 in the previous row. So we pull it a little bit longer, and again 1 double crochet in the same chain 1 space, chain 1, and continue to the next chain 1 space like so, double crochet, the spike one on top of the second double crochet from the previous row below, and 1 double crochet in the chain 1 space, chain 1, and this is it. And we continue to the end, 1 on top of the the middle double crochet and one in the chain one space, chain one, and you continue until the end of the row. Spike double crochet here and one last one. So we always have 3 double crochet in each stitch. One normal, one spike, one normal. We chain one, and again here we have the 2 chains that we made from the beginning, so we place 2 double crochet at the end here, so our row is straight at the edge. And this is it. This is a spike double crochet stitch. You continue as many rows as you need. You change colors when you want, and this is the texture that you get at the end. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in our next tutorial.